So here to help us sort through the fact and the fiction, marriage and family therapist Dr. Lisa Palmer. Dr. Palmer, thanks very much for your time and welcome to America's Forum. We just went through a litany of concerns.
Absolutely.
If you had to prioritize what the genuine concerns are from a public health perspective, what would they be?
Well, everybody's in a panic about this, and really, anxiety itself is, the public enemy, to be honest with you. Number one, anxiety affects people more than ever, and people are, suffering with all kinds of problems and insomnia and panic attacks, and really trying to figure out how to get a grip on this. And I'm seeing people in my practice every day, trying to figure out what to do. They're popping pills and they're...
Wow. So this is interesting. The real concern now is a rise in anxiety and panic.
Absolutely.
So some people seek prescription drug therapy. Others, how do you tell your patients, and I know we don't want to violate any medical privacy rules, but from some notions in general on how to alleviate this anxiety?
Well, anytime we experience anxiety, we're experiencing an increase in cortisol levels. So we want to take precautions to decrease those cortisol levels through regulating our internal conditions through proper nutrition and vitamin intake. So that and exercise and helping people to eliminate bad behaviors and numbing behaviors, which so many people often turn to, and setting boundaries for themselves and their lives, and different types of meditative types of behaviors. So all those things are helpful.
I want to ask you, we heard Ebola hysteria is affecting the stock market here too, in particular airline stocks. How do you tell people how to cope with this fright to travel at this stage?
Oh, a lot of people are having that panic. And I think that you have to check your reality. Sometimes people are having trauma-based reactions, and if that's the case, they might be having a wiring type of issue where they really need to seek counseling for that. To change the reactive responses that they don't want in order to help them to bring forth the reactive responses that they do want. But it is definitely a very common concern at this time.
And I just think about flying in the best circumstances. A lot of people just get anxious for travel in general. Mm-hmm. You add this concern about Ebola on top of it, and it can make it very difficult. I'm just wondering, though, if there's a quick, almost uniform technique for quick meditation. What do we need? Just breathe deeply? I mean, what should we be doing?
Well, actually, for everybody it's different, and you really want to think about the times when you're feeling more balanced and you're feeling at more peace of mind, and what's present for you at those times, the people that are around you, the activities that you're doing. For some people it's meditation, for other people it may be surrounding themselves with more positive people, it may be kissing their pet. For everybody's different, so again, I would encourage good nutrition and proper health and good vitamin intake, good brain food, and if you're doing that, you're on a pretty good track.
And of course, Francesca, as our resident Britican, can go to her British heritage, which is simply keep calm and carry on.
Great phrase. And actually what I was going to ask you, Dr. Palmer, is, I know in America, obviously a lot of people say, well, it's a pill-popping nation. What do you think that people can do? Is there any supplements they can take? Is there anything they can do nutritionally to help this?
Only about 20 seconds on the answer.
Okay, so here we go. Vitamin B complex vitamins, magnesium, GABA, which is a calming neurotransmitter. We have omega-6 and 3. Those are very good vitamins for helping you to calm down.
Keep calm, carry on, take your vitamins. Dr. Lisa Palmer, we appreciate your insights. Hope you'll come back and see us real soon.
Thank you for inviting me.
It's good to have you. Well, something that causes anxiety, politics. Back in the day when I was a candidate, two principals slugging it out in the centennial state of Colorado. And Colorado in recent years has been a political pendulum. Newsmax TV shows you which way Colorado may swing in the upcoming Senate election.
Seat safety. It's not something politicians like to gamble with, but U.S. Representative Cory Gardner is doing just that. He opted not to seek re-election for a congressional seat political analysts say he was almost guaranteed to win in order to take on Colorado's senior senator, Democrat Mark Udall. The GOP needs to win just 6 seats while not losing any others in order to shift the power in the Senate to red. Udall's seat is one Republicans targeted early on. According to a Quinnipiac University survey, Udall went into this matchup with a disapproving electorate, something Republicans hope to capitalize on. Even with the unfavorable numbers, Udall has held on against Gardner in the polls. Quinnipiac shows he's even gaining ground among women voters. But that may not be enough to close the slowly widening gap between him and Gardner. Experts say Udall is going to need a big surge in the days leading up to November 4th, especially now that absentee ballots are out and the votes are coming in. It's a big task. There aren't any more debates, and Republican super PACs are throwing money at this race for a last-minute advertising blitz. Democrats, however, are hopeful changes to Colorado's election laws will help swing things in their favor. Voters no longer have to be registered to vote on Election Day. They can now do that at a polling place. A big advantage to whichever candidate runs the best get-out-the-vote operation.
As for Gardner's old House seat, Republican Ken Buck is expected to easily take it over Democrat Vic Myers. For more, go to Newsmax.com as we concentrate on our countdown to the midterms.